Salli ala Rasulihil Kareem amma ba'd. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inshallah, we'll continue Book of Fasting, Kitabus Siyam, and we are doing part 13, and we were on the chapter of As-Salatul Eidain, the two Eid prayer. Let's continue. It is traditional to perform Eid prayer in the open and outside the town. Women should also attend the place of worship for Eid prayer. Atiyah radiyallahu anha narrates that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam commanded that on the day of both the Eid, all women, including one in menstrual condition, should be brought to the place of worship so that they will join the Muslims in the prayers and supplication. Means they will join in the salah as well as in the dua, supplication. However, women in menstrual condition will not join in the prayer. She can go there and she can listen to the sermon of the Eid, and also she can spend time and involve in the dua, but she can't pray. وعن أم أتية رضي الله عنه عنها قالت أمرنا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. He ordered أن نخرج هدى يوم الإيدين. Whoever is in haiz is menstrual period, Yawma Eidain should go in both the Eidain, means both Eid. وَالزَّوَاتِ الْقُدُورِ فَلْيَشْهَدْ جَمَعَةِ مُسْلِمِينَ. Like brought in the place of worship, they would join Muslim in prayer. Jamaat, Muslimaini. وَدَعَوْتَهُمْ, they will called, like, they can join in the dua. And وَتَعَزِلُ, even though haidu, even in the haid, they can't do an musallahunna. They can't pray, but except that they can involve in the other activities. This is in Bukhari and Muslim. It is traditional to go and come back on the foot for Eid prayer. Ibney Umar radiyallahu anha narrates that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to go for Eid prayer on foot and come back on foot. This is in Ibn Majah. But what if, like, it's very far and you have to go? Are you going to go on the foot? No, this was like, because that place was near it, he was going on the foot, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But we can't do that. Even, cold weather, snowing, weather changes every time. Ramadan don't come in spring or summer. So depending on your condition, you can use your vehicle. You can go in the car. It is the tradition of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to utter takbeers, Allahu Akbar, excessively on way to the prayer of Eid. When go to the Eid prayer, he would recite more takbeer, that is Allahu Akbar. It is preferable to continue uttering takbeers until the Imam sat on the khutbah, like, until he starts sits on the pulpit or starts the sermon. Abdullah bin Umar radiyallahu anhu set out early in the morning to place for Eid prayer and continued uttering takbeers on the way as well as in the prayer place until the Imam came and sat on the rostrum. This is transmitted by Shafi. And Ibn Umar radiyallahu anha annahu kana yaqdu ila musalli yawma fitri iza tala'ati Shamsu fayakbiru hatta yati musalli summa yukabbiru bil musalli hatta iza jalasa, until he says Imamu tarak, then he stops, tarak takbira. This is how he was continuing. One should utter takbir excessively during the days of Tashriq on the occasion of Eidul Adha. Abdullah bin Umar radiyallahu anha uttered takbir during all the days of Tashriq after the prayers, in the bed, in the tent, in the company, even while walking. This is in Bukhari. Kana ibn Umar yukabbiru bima tilka ayyami wa khalafa salati wa ala firashi, like, lying down, wa fi fustatihi wa majlisi wa masha'uhu wa tilka ayamul jami'an. Rawahu Bukhari. So here takbira during the Tashriq days in the bed, in the tent, in company, even while walking. Mashi. The words for takbirat are how we should do the takbirat. Abdullah bin Masud radiallahu anhu recited the following terms during the days of Tashriq. Tashriq are 11, 12 and 13 of Zilhaj. Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, wa la ilaha lillahil ham. Allah is great, there is no worthy of worship but Allah. For Allah is great and Allah is praise be to Him. This is in Abu Shaiba. An ibney Masud radiallahu anha annahu kana yukbiru ayyaman tashriq Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Wallahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, wa lillahil hamd. It is not desirable to perform Eid prayers by delaying them. For no reason you are delaying. The time for Eid al-Fitr prayer is same as the time of Ishraq prayer. Abdullah bin Busr radiallahu anhu relates that he along with others proceeded to the place of worship for performing Eid al-Fitr prayer or Eid al-Adha and expressed his dissatisfaction when the Imam delayed the performance of the prayer and stated, we used to complete the prayer and return by this time, and that was the time of Ishraq. It is in Abu Dawud and Ibn Majah. And Abdullah bin Busrin sahibu Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam annahu kharaja ma'an nasi fi yawmin idin fitrin aw adha fa'ankara ibta imami wa qal inna kunna qad faragna sa'atna hazihi wa zalika hina tosib. This is Abu Dawud and Ibn Majah. It is tradition to perform Eid al-Adha prayer early than Eid al-Fitr. Abdul Huwairis radiallahu anhu relates that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent a written command to Amr bin Hazm, governor of Najran, perform Eid al-Adha prayer early and Eid al-Fitr prayer late, and in your sermon advise the people to be virtuous. So here we see an Abi Huwairis radiallahu anhu anna Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam kataba ila Amri bin Hazmin wa huwa bi Najran ajalli adha wa akhari fitra wa zakari nas. Do perform Eid al-Adha prayer early and Eid al-Fitr prayer late. And while offering prayer in an open place on must fix sutra, hindrance between one who offers prayer and one who passes before him. Abdullah bin Umar radiallahu anha reports that whenever the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam offered Eid prayer or usual prayer in an open field, a spear was pitched before him and he offered prayer behind it while his followers offered prayer behind him. This is in Ibn Majah. The prayer for Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha comprise 2 rakats each. Okay. Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anhu reports that according to the command of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the prayer of Eid al-Adha comprise 2 rakat. The prayer of Eid al-Fitr 2 rakats. The prayer of a passenger comprises still 2 rakats. The Friday prayer comprises 2 rakats and it is complete prayer and not an incomplete one. This is in Nasai. And Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anhu qala salatul adha rakatani wa salatul fitr rakatani is 2 rakat. Salatul musafiri, even for the musafir who is a traveler, rakatani 2. Wa salatul jumati, even for the juma, rakatani 2 rakat. Tamamun laysa bi qasrin ala lisani nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even for the who is in journey still 2 rakat. There is neither adha call nor the iqamat for the Eid prayers. Jabir bin Samura radiallahu anhu relates, I have performed Eid prayers along with Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam not once or twice but several times without call to prayer or iqamat. This is in Muslim. And Jabir Samura radiallahu anhu qala sallaytu ma'a Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam al-eidaini ghayra marratin wala marrataini bi ghayra azanin wala iqama. No azan, no iqama. It is traditional to first perform the Eid prayer, then deliver the sermon. Okay, first prayer and then sermon. In Friday, what we do? First sermon and then the prayer. But here it is other way around. Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu narrates that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu and Umar radiallahu anhu used to perform Eid prayer before delivering the sermon, and it is in Bukhari and Muslim. And Ibn Umar radiallahu anhu عنهما قال كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وأبو بكر وعمر رضي الله عنهما يصلون عيدين قبل خطبة okay, before the khutbah, like before the after the Eid. يصلون عيدين قبل خطبة, used to perform Eid prayer before delivering the khutbah. In Eid prayer, 12 takbirs are traditional. 7 takbirs in first rakat and 5 in second rakat. Total are 12 takbirat. But in first rakat, how many will be there? 7. And the second rakat will be 5. So total will be 12. All before the recital. Nafi radiallahu anhu, the free slave of Abdullah bin Umar radiallahu anha, relates, I perform Eid prayer of Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha with Abu Huraira radiallahu anhu, perform the prayer with 7 takbirat before the recital in the first rakat and with 5 takbirat before the recital in the second rakat. This is in Ibn Malik. And Nafi radiallahu anhu Mawla Abdullahi ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma anhu qala shahidtul adha wal fitra ma'al Abi Huraira fakabbara fi rakatil ula sab'a takbirat. Sab'a is 7 takbirat qabla qira'ati, before the qira'ah, wa fil akhirati then khamsa, then 5 takbiratin qabla al qira'ah, like before starting the qira. Like first doing 7, then doing the Surah Fatiha and different surah, and then again when you stand for the second time, and again then 5 takbirat, because here khamsa takbiratin qabla qira'atin. So we have to make sure that in Eid prayer, raising of hands up to the shoulders, Rafael, then should be performed in all extra takbirat all the time. When doing the Eid prayer, you have to raise your hand. Wail bin Hujr relates that he saw Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam raising his hand with takbir. It is preferable to recite Suratul Ala in the first rakat, Suratul Ghashiyah in the second rakat for the prayer of both the Eids. Okay, first rakat Suratul Ala, second Suratul Ghashiyah. Numan bin Bashar radiallahu anhu says the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam recited Sabbi Ismi Rabbikal Ala in the first and Hal Atakal Hadithul Ghashiyah in the second rakat, the prayer of both Eids and the Juma prayer also. And Numan bin Bashir radiallahu anhu qala kana Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam yaqra'u fil Eidaini, means 2 Eid, wa fil Jumati, even for the Juma, bisabbi ismi rabbikal ala wa hal ataka hadithul ghashiyah. This is in Rawahul Muslim. There is neither any supererogatory prayer like Nawafil traditional prayer before or after Eid prayer. Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu relates that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, on the day of Eid, left the house for Eid prayer and performed 2 rakat of Eid prayer. He did not perform any prayer before or after it. This is in Muslim. And Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu qala kharaja an-nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam yawma adha aw fitrin fasalla rakataini lam yusalli not qablahuma, like before, wala ba'daha, not after that. So there is no. We'll continue in next part. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.